Ready to go now. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. And that's through there for a strike. And we are underway. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki on the move. Nabs it. One away. So digging in, Carlos Beltran. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 2 out. Here's Trout. That's in there.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here with my pal Singy. And getting to start, Randy Johnson. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Steps on first for the out. Next to hit, Alfonso Soriano. That one fouled off. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. And now the shortstop, Gage Workman. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No
I
ball,
would throw him
2
another
strikes.
breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
On the ground. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
A little bit low, and it's 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So up next, Gil Hodges. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike 2. And that skips into the dirt. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. So 2 down now. And here is Chase Headley. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Chopper right side. Oh, and it hits the base. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Back-to-back singles, 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And that one misses up and in. Gonna count 1 and 2. On the ground right side, Soriano. In plenty of time to first. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. Johnson back to work. And that one missing low.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Oh, look at the stop. The throw. And very nicely done for the out. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And fouled off. No score here in the second. Next pitch misses way outside. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And he grounds one to the right side. And Tucker is retired. Matt Shaw getting ready to hit.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Handles, throws to first. 3 up. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here is Jason Kipnis.
Now pitching.
So they bring on the veteran, Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Down the line, and it's foul. Next offering clips the zone count, even at 2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, got him swinging. 1 out. Now now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Top of the third, no score. And that one a little bit high.
That's a really good take.
Outside low. The count now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Carlos Beltran will hit next. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
That one in there across the letters. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That misses, and that's ball one.
Ball.
Swings and misses. And he's bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Trevor Hoffman.
Now pitching, Trevor Hoffman.
Anthony Rizzo swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. Line and a base hit into right.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Carson Kelly swings through it for strike one. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Baylor sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. Ripped to first, caught. Takes it to the back himself, but he's back in time. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Nice grab, and they get the out. Out of the fourth, here's Mike Trout. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Ball one low. There's the strike. And that misses. 2-1. And it's strike two. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now pitching,
Jimmy Garcia gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Garcia.
This one in the air. Kelly has this one sized up. Makes the grab. And that's
now pitching.
welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Mason Miller. Soriano swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Gage Workman the next to hit. that one in triple digits.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
With the winning run standing at second, and here in extra innings. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Baylor makes the grab for the second out. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki, grounded out his first time. That's to third, and that chance handled. Tosses across to first. Back here at Coors Field. Now the third baseman, Chase Headley. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Now one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. Now here is Don Baylor. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Up and in, and 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's going to be Ted Simmons. Hodges at second with 2 down. Checks his swing. Now with appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Brings it in. And that's the third out.
Now
and we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, Kyle Tucker. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. A monster shot to right. And they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Two-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire out.
The dude, Moon, one of the top prospects in the league, is ready to go. Two rising stars facing off in a battle of talent and potential. So two down. Here's the catcher, the dude, Moon. Bringing some pop at the plate recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0. Aye. Two one.
Swing and a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. That one hops the wall. The throw in to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. That ball was humming as it left the bat. Pretty clear early on in that play that he was looking at extra bases. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. And next, the cleanup hitter. Owen, runner takes off for third. This one in the air to right. That's pretty far back. Inning over. Frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0.
The catcher,
digging in for the Cubs, the dude, Moon. Cracked a double the first time at bat.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
This one is labeled. Dives, but can't make the catch. Lead runner turns at second. To third, not in time, and it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle.
The right fielder.
Now up, Owen Casey. Runner on the move, in the dirt.
Ball 1, no strike.
The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw. His very first stolen base at the AAA level, and I have a feeling there's a lot more of those to come. Freeze. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. Runner at third, 2 away. Next up, the designated hitter, Gage Workman. Swings and flares it. On the run, spinning throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Now stepping to the plate for Columbus, George Valera. And the 2-1 pitch. Puts one down in front of the plate. And plenty of time to first. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Coming up next to the dish for Iowa, the dude, Moon. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Hard line drive, but caught at second. 1 runner left. The go-ahead run aboard at first with nobody out. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Rolls away a little bit, and a fine job keeping it close right there. Two one now. Pops this one up. And there's 1 away. 2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position.
Aye.
And he can't hang on to it behind the plate. Safe at third, moves up on the pass ball. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Some trouble with this one behind the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner stays put, count goes to 1-2. The Clippers with the go-ahead run at third. And now it's even up. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. So 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now at the plate.
The dude, Moon.
Pint, 27 years old, a former first rounder back in 2016. A laser into the outfield. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And 2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. Way upstairs. Ball 1. And that's outside. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count. In the air, along the left field line. And that is a foul ball. This one kicks away a little. He can't hang on. Over to third, safe. And you have to think that's going to be scored a pass ball. The Clippers with the go-ahead run at third. 3-1, couldn't come up with it. So up next, Cody Huff. And the first offering is not close. Already in trouble in this one, and now he's fallen. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. To second, but way too late. Safe there. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Here in the top half of the 10th. That one 95 miles an hour, but missed up top. And that's ball 2. There's a strike. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. Some trouble with this one behind the plate. Runners stay put, but it's a full count now. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. Oh, and it's a punch out. That broke the play. They miss a big chance to take the lead here. And here at the plate, the dude, Moon. Switch hitter, batting righty against the lefty on the mound. It's a good spot to be in. With runners on first and second, you know the pitcher's going to give you something to hit.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
In the air to center. It's back. They get out of it, inning over. We move on to the 11th, and now Petey Halpin. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming to the plate. Relay throw. And he's out. And this game is still tied. Into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. We're in the late stages of this game, and they made an aggressive play trying to take the lead. He got close, and that one gets away at the plate. Safe at third, moves up on the pass ball. 2 outs with a runner at third. And he can't hang on to it behind the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner stays put at third base. That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. Fly to left. Wogu on the move. Makes the grab. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Owen Casey.
Leading up for the Cubs, the right fielder, Owen Casey.
In the dirt, runner heads for third. Whips it to second. Almost got the runner, but scrambled back safely. Popped up. Makes the grab. One up, one down. One away, winning run at second.
Runner!
And now the runner breaks for third. Out to short. Picks it up. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Next to hit for the Clippers, Chase DeLauder. That one finds the corner. It's ball one.
Ball, one strike.
The Clippers with the go-ahead run at third. And that one fouled off. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. In the air to left center. And it's into the gap.
Relay!
It falls in. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Well, he didn't square it up, but managed to dunk it down into some open space for a knock. The pitcher shouldn't get too down. He made a good pitch. And sometimes in the air to right, and that should do it. Ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss. At the plate, the dude moved. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. Bounced up the middle. Martinez. One gone. Work on your breath and find your center while surrounded by your fellow primates at Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Back here, this one driven into the left center field gap. Around first and heading for second. Into second easily with a leadoff double. He was all over that one. Great approach on that swing, stepping through it and shooting it the opposite way for a two-bagger. Hitting coach will be smiling after that cut. Next up for the Cubs, Owen Casey.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us. Runner, runner,
And the runner takes off for third in the dirt. No throw, and he steals third easily. Two-one pitch. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3. Runner at first with one gone. And here's the catcher, the dude Moon. 1 for 2. Dunks one into left. Runner holds up at second, 2 aboard now. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Ground ball, right side. Base hit. And here comes the runner. Crosses the plate. Picks himself up an RBI. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. Double steal attempt. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores on that one. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. 2 away and a runner at first. The dude moved the next to hit. Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. Around second, on the way to third. Headed for the plate. Comes across to score. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. You just know that one had to feel good. Caught the ball out in front and dumped it into a favorable spot to leg out the double. Runner takes off for third. It's a pop-up. Cairo drifts towards it. That ends the inning and limits the damage. It's 2 runs. Bases are empty with 2 away. And now the switch-hitting catcher, the dude moved. An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup. And you have to think the manager is pleased with that. whipped into left for a base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. Now it's the right fielder, Owen Casey. Step off throw to first. Out! They got the runner, and that... Moon was outstanding in this one, helping them get the win. 4 hits. The dude, Moon, comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact. Digging in for the Cubs, the dude, Moon. A big game last night. 4 hits in that one. First pitch misses, ball 1. And there's a hit. Lead runners around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. That's a swing to be proud of for sure. That one had an exit velocity of 105 miles per hour. Anytime you hit one that hard, you're shocked if you don't wind up with a hit. Here's the pitch. Runner is on the go. In the dirt. Low and safe. That is a stolen base. Not a huge arm behind home plate, so the base runner stood a good chance of getting that steal. Factor in the big lead, and that's how you get that swipe. To the right side, Freeze. 2 down as the runner comes in. So a runner at third and 2 outs. Stepping to the plate for Iowa, Gage Workman. Now the payoff pitch. Now a flare off the bat. And it drops in. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Batting 7.
Now at the dish, Chase DeLauder. The 0-1. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Go to second and safe. This team knows the catcher doesn't have an elite arm, so they're doing the smart thing to test it here. The pitcher has to help the catcher by varying timing, stepping off, and breaking the runner's rhythm. Liner to right. They limit the damage here. 1 down. And now at the plate, Cody Huff. Here's a pop-up. 2 up, 2 down. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Cubs at the plate. Singled and scored back in the first. 1 for 2 so far. That misses. And it's 1-0. Allard measures 6'1". He works with a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a changeup.
That's a ball.
This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. Here it comes. That one fouled off. 2-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball. Sailing towards left center field. Pretty deep. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. Flexes the power with that swing. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. Pitchers usually have a lot of success when they keep the breaking ball down, but he got hurt that time. The batter did a nice job to drop his hands and get the bat head down there to crush it.
Number 6.
Here's the third baseman, David Fry. hunting for a hit. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout. 1 out and the bases are empty. Next up for the Cubs, the dude, Moon. And that's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder,
Coming
Jordan.
up next to the dish for Iowa, Jordan Wogu. 1-2, here's the pitch. There goes the runner. Swing, ground ball out to short. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, the designated
So digging
hitter,
in, Gage Workman.
Workman.
Runner at second with 2 down. And now the runner breaks for third. Up the middle. Jump throw. They get the out. A beautiful play to end the inning. 1 runner. Really impressive work at the dish. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's